Welcome to day number 4 of our Advent devotion, and today we're learning about Elizabeth. Elizabeth teaches us how to be a mentor and to be teachable. The life lesson she gives to us is to seek godly mentors. As Luke 1 verses 36 and 37 says, "And consider your relative Elizabeth, even she has conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month for her who was called childless. For nothing will be impossible with God." Why is Elizabeth important to the Christmas story? Elizabeth was Zechariah's wife and an older relative of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Remember, the angel Gabriel appeared to Zechariah and told him God had heard his prayers and Elizabeth would conceive and give birth to a miracle baby, which was John the Baptist. This miracle was also very important because God used it as a way to provide comfort to Mary. As a woman not yet married and still a virgin, Mary was scared when Gabriel told her she would give birth to baby Jesus. She was scared because in her culture, she would be publicly ridiculed for not being married. That's why the angel Gabriel comforted her with the words, "Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age." The Bible then says Mary hurried to Elizabeth's house. We can only imagine the comfort and guidance Mary wanted. She needed to talk with someone. Mary needed someone to help her through her pregnancy. What did Elizabeth do when Mary arrived? She welcomed her with open arms. Even with all that was going on in her life, she cared about what Mary was experiencing. As Mary's older relative and a woman Mary admired, Elizabeth invited Mary to stay with her in her home for 3 months. Elizabeth helped Mary answer questions she had, but they also celebrated their coming babies. Let's pray. Dear Father, place godly mentors in all our lives, men and women who will support and encourage us to walk in your ways.
You've listened to the story when Mary heard from the angel Gabriel that she would be the mother of Jesus, the Savior of the world. At times during that announcement, Mary was troubled and tried to understand what the angel's words meant. She even asked, "How can this be?"
Gabriel left her with these words, "For nothing will be impossible with God." In awe and with trust, Mary replied, "Behold, I am the servant of the Lord. Let it be to me according to your word." Immediately after that account in Luke chapter 1, we read that Mary left her home and stayed for nearly 3 months with Elizabeth, Mary's relative, who would soon become the mother of John the Baptist, whose ministry prepared the way for Jesus.
But before we think ahead to John and to Jesus, let's think for a minute. Why did Mary go to Elizabeth? Imagine Mary had just been told she would become pregnant, and not just that, she would carry what would be the answer to all the world's questions, all the world's needs.
Was she questioning what just happened? How could she not be? Were others questioning her? Not everyone would easily believe that the Mary they'd known as a young girl or their neighbor or Joseph's fiancée would really be the mother of God's son. Was she wondering if she could really do what had been asked of her? There had to be moments where she lay awake feeling overwhelmed.
Can you and I relate to Mary? We know we can. We've questioned what just happened and what to do about it. We've felt the doubt in others' glances or words. We too have felt unsure, have lacked the confidence to do what we know God is asking us to do.
If we look back at Luke 1, we see that Mary knew she needed a mentor, someone who Mary not only looked up to, but whom Mary knew would welcome her and love her sincerely and would walk right beside her.
Even more than that, we needed a mentor who stood firm on the words from 1 Chronicles 16 verses 11. Look to the Lord in his strength, seek his face always. She found Elizabeth who guided her, not with her own wisdom, but through the understanding of God's.
Just like Mary, we face questions, insecurities, and situations that are completely new to us.
Just like Mary, let us seek the Elizabeths in our own lives, mentors who are committed to us, and even more importantly, who themselves walk with our God. He holds the answers to all of our questions.
My parents are my mentors because they keep me out of trouble by helping me make good decisions.
My parents are my mentors because when I am down, they help me through my struggles.
My mom and my dad are my mentor by helping me and guiding me through Christ.
My mom is one of my mentors because she shows me what's right and wrong and helps me with things.
My mom is my mentor because she is always there for me and sets a good example for how I should carry out God's will for my life.
One of my mentors is my grandpa. He lifts me through hard times. I hope to do that to others.
My mentors are my friends because they bring the best out of me and I want to do that to others.
My mentors are my aunt and my friends because whenever I'm sad or far from God, they bring me closer to Him and support me.
My parents are my mentors because anytime I go astray from the right thing, spiritually with God or in my everyday life, they lead me back to the right thing.
Two of my mentors are my dad and my coach. My dad is a mentor to me because he teaches me right versus wrong, and he will always help and support me through everything. And my coach is a mentor to me because he is a great coach and a great person.
Some of my mentors are my mom and dad because they help me pay attention in church to learn about Jesus. They also push me to do my best when I play my instruments. They help me when I need help with school or anything else. My grandparents are my mentors because they help me learn to be a good helper, and they also help me when I need help and when my parents aren't around.
My music teacher is one of my mentors because they would always help me through the music step by step and help me through the music by my side.
God has placed mentors in our own lives. We look up to them, not because they are perfect, but because they meet us where we are. They love us completely and they walk beside us, guiding us as we learn. Most importantly, they look to the Lord and His strength in their own lives.
We are grateful for the example of Elizabeth and the presence of our own mentors. Know that today, God already has one person, perhaps more, in mind that He will bring into our lives who will need us to be like Elizabeth, a godly mentor.